College football has a long history of popularity in the United States, but despite its success, football hasn't been for everyone. Gay and bisexual players have only recently started coming out within the last 5 years, with only 7 currently playing this season, and one of them is at Amherst College. Connecting Point's Ross Lippman shares his story.
There are 900 college football programs in the country today. Amherst College is one of the oldest.
We say 9, boy, you say square.
There are over 81,000 college football players. Avery Saffold is one of the rarest.
2-year captain, which doesn't happen very often. Nope. Good. Because he's such a great player, such a great person, and really a quiet leader.
More specifically, Avery Saffold is one of 7.
I feel like it's always kind of in the back of your mind. I probably first started thinking about it around like 6th or 7th grade, and then tried to suppress, as many people do, say it might be a phase. And then I probably started fully accepting myself around sophomore year here of college.
In July, Saffold joined 6 other active college football players to be openly gay or bisexual, penning a piece for Outsports.com saying that after years of life as an athlete being his whole identity, he now realizes he is much more. He's a student, a son, a brother, and a gay man.
When I first came out publicly, it was definitely a huge weight off my shoulders. I've received so many positive reactions and affirmations from everybody, saying how much respect and love that they had for me. And it's just freeing to not have to hide anything.
So you're from depth. You're kind of thinking depth. We like contact, and you're that flat defender. Okay? I wasn't worried at all about how our team might respond. I knew that they would embrace him, and I think that's what happened, and that makes me feel really good.
It's senior day at Amherst, Avery's last home game. The seniors are being honored in a pregame ceremony alongside their families. Flying in to see her first game this year from Chicago,
they call me Tio.
is the first person Avery came out to. His mom,
Thank you. Mwah.
Rhonda Brown.
Honestly, I never really thought about it. I'm gonna be honest. I think at some point when my kids were younger, I thought one of my children's gonna be gay, and that's all I thought. And I don't know why I thought that, but I just did. And I didn't think it was Avery, for sure.
My stomach was turning in a bunch of different ways. I was very anxious at her response, but she responded very well. She hugged me immediately. I feel like from then on, we've had an even closer bond and relationship.
Avery is always going to be very stoic and serious. Wait.
No, I'm not taking a
Please.
selfie. This is not Pop Warner football. I'm not doing that.
Thanks, guys.
Good luck, Abe. He has not changed one bit with me, but what I have noticed is that he's happy, you know what I mean? And that I feel like he can just breathe. Like when I look at pictures of him when he's younger and I think to myself, like he might have been hiding something, like that makes me sad. But that's the only thing that makes me sad. All right, go. First down.
Now Saffold is hoping to make sure other athletes don't feel like they need to hide who they are. In a sport where it's only been 5 years since the first active player came out, Saffold knows that the perception of what it means to be in football can force you to hide the truth.
Having open conversation, open dialogue about these things also helps. I feel like for me, a lot of people that I've been around are very heteronormative and don't really have any gay friends. But to see me, somebody who presents in a way that's no different than anybody else, for them to see me, they're like, oh, well, he does this, he plays football, and he's successful in football, but he's gay too, so why would I care about anybody else?
We want to be as inclusive as possible. You want to grow the game of football, you want to continue it. We absolutely need to come out and openly state that we love you.
And it's love that's carried Avery to the end of his football career. Love for the game, love for his teammates, and most importantly,
Yeah, all right. Nice job.
his mom.
She's been a driving force in a lot of things in my life. She's the reason why I play sports, why I've been on the teams that I've been to, the schools that I've been, and put in the position to be here, ultimately.
I'm so impressed with him as a young man, and I think because he has such a strong foundation, I think he can do anything.